Hello, here's a little video of our garden. We're building deep compost beds. They're 10 meters long, 75 centimeters wide. Here's the newest one. We broad fork underneath it, and then we put these boards up to hold the compost. We fill that with compost, and we fill in between them with wood chips. Before we put the wood chips, we dig a ditch down the center for drainage, because 9 months of the year here we get rain every day. So here what we have, this is Chinese cabbage, which they call nabo here, and they use it kind of like acelga. And there's a little patch of green, sweet, crisp lettuce in between the cabbages. Those are very popular. That's the Salanova green, sweet, crisp, and people here love them. I tried 9 different lettuces so far, and that's been the best one. The green Salanova green oak leaf also did pretty well, but it was a lot slower. This bed is just seeded yesterday in radishes. This is transplanted. That's scallions. Here we have Blue Lake bush green beans, and we have Kentucky Wonder pole beans, which are producing great. I think this has been our most successful crop so far. You see, they're just loaded with beans. And here we got some parsley, and then another variety of lettuce that I'm trialing. This is the first time I've planted it. They call it lechuga seda, which means silk lettuce. I'm not sure what the English name of it would be, but I'm just trying it out, trying to find a lettuce, because it's not really economical for me to bring lettuce seeds from the States. I need to find a variety that I can buy here that produces. This is a very spotty radish bed. We're in trouble. You can see here, this came last night. See that? I don't know if you can spot it in the video, but there's a ditch dug right along the edge of the bed, and that's from an armadillo. Armadillos are coming in at night, and they seem to like to dig right between the bed and the path. Seems to be where they're finding the most worms. This is another bed of the Chinese cabbage. So you see how many are missing. Not only do I have armadillos coming and digging up the plants, looking for worms, I have the mole cricket here in quantity. And I don't see any of their holes right now. This spot. You just watered everything down. It kind of hides their little holes, but they live underground. They come out at night and eat the plants. So that's why these 2 beds are so spotty. These 2 seem to be the 2 favorite crops for that mole cricket. They also have noticed that they actually eat the onions. They'll just cut them off right at the base and leave the leaf laying there. Although I do find, when I dig into their holes, I find little bits of leaf where they're taking the leaf back down into their burrows. So that's what we've got going on now. The rest of this, we got some Missouri pink love tomatoes growing here. A cotton plant. This part of the garden is just mostly where my wife plants things for the kitchen. So I have a real mix of cilantro and peppers, and we've got a lot of ginger, some pineapples, got some cassava, basil, some bok choy, which we really like, and a bunch of zinnias just planted. This big vine, that's massive vine, it's New York, they sell it as chayote. It's in the cucumber family. If I can find a fruit. There's what it looks like. and it's just grows wild here. Goes crazy. I put one in the soil that a friend gave me, and now this monstrous vine has come up, and we've only harvested one fruit so far from it, but it has a lot more on their way. But that's the garden. This is all just sort of kitchen garden. This is just a mix with cucumbers and peppers and ginger and arugula and pineapples, all stuck together in these beds. These are just beds for leftover plants and odds and ends. So somebody coming to visit. So I have 7 beds here. I have 8 more on the other side of the farm, over by the other house. Same thing. So that's how we're doing the market garden. All right. See you in another video.